We hope you guys are having fun at home. It's a little cold outside today, but I hope you guys had a really good weekend and a happy Easter. We're going to do circle time for you. We're going to start with a pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We're going to start with the months of the year. There's January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Do you know what month it is, Miss April?
It is April.
Okay, let's do the days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Okay, let's count the days so we can see what day it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's after 12.
13.
13. So, Miss April, do you know what day it is today?
Today is Monday.
Okay, if today's Monday, what was yesterday?
Yesterday was Sunday.
And what will tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be Tuesday.
And what season are we in?
We are in spring.
And what's the weather outside?
It is cloudy outside today.
Cloudy and cold. Cloudy. Cloudy's gonna get 1. And now we're gonna go over here and see what we're talking about this week. So this week's theme is dinosaurs long ago, because dinosaurs lived a long time ago. And our new letter person is Mr. Q. So Miss April will talk to you a little bit about him. And our math is subtraction. And I think our unit is at the museum.
Okay, guys. Yep, we have Mr. Q now. I'll show you Mr. Q. Mr. Q is covered in question marks. He has them all over his front and all over his back. You see his capital Q, and then there's his lowercase q. I'm going to read to you guys about Mr. Q and see what he's all about. Miss Valerie already told you we're talking about dinosaurs. I'm Mr. Q. My head is filled with questions. It's good to ask questions because you learn a lot. One time, Miss P took a trip and wanted me to feed her pigs. I forgot to ask questions like, what do pigs eat? How much do they eat? I fed them too much. The pigs got quite sick and made quite a mess. Now I always ask questions. I find dinosaurs quite fascinating. I have lots of questions about them. I have so many questions, I made a list of questions and answers. Here are some examples. Question: how do Canada geese from Quebec sound? Answer: they don't quack like a duck, they say honk honk. Question: at the start of a word like question, my letter makes sounds like 2 other letter people, Miss K and Miss W. How can a letter person make 2 sounds? Answer: Miss U stands next to me in every word to help me make my sound. Find my hidden letters. I have a capital Q hidden among my question marks, and my mouth forms a capital Q. I live on Quack Track. I find my answers to my questions at the Letter People Library on Quail Trail. So he finds dinosaurs quite fascinating. That's why we're talking about dinosaurs this week. And he has to have Miss U beside him in order to make his sound. And I will tell you a really funny thing. Let me put Mr. Q right here. Mr. Q and Miss U always have to stand beside each other, and they are married. Mr. Q and Miss U are married because they always have to be together. And when they're together, the sound Mr. Q can make is like question mark. And Miss U is always there to help him out with that. So they like to help each other. But I'm going to read you this book real quick called Dinosaurs, and it's written by Gail Gibbons and illustrated by Gail Gibbons. And I'm going to put a disclaimer out. Miss April doesn't always pronounce dinosaur words very, very correctly, so please forgive me, friends. I will try my best. Dinosaurs lived long, long ago, even before people lived on Earth. They ruled and roamed the land for millions of years. Some were small, others were big, and some were huge. Today there aren't any living dinosaurs. They died out about 70 million years ago. When they dried, sand and mud covered their bodies. Millions of years went by and the mud and sand turned into stone. The dinosaur bones became fossils. About 200 years ago, the first dinosaur fossils were discovered. Paleontologists, those are scientists who learn about ancient life and fossils, searched for more fossils. They dug in rocky ground and carefully chipped out the stone. By piecing them together, scientists learned what the creatures looked like. Some are huge. They named the creatures dinosaurs, which means terrible lizards. Paleontologists have also learned how dinosaurs lived by studying their remains. They have discovered that not all dinosaurs were terrible, some were peaceful. Ankylosaurus was a plant eater. It had spikes and plates all over its body and a tail to use to protect itself against meat-eating dinosaurs. Stegosaurus also ate plants and was much bigger. It used a spiked tail to swing at enemies. Protoceratops and Triceratops ate plants too. They had big heads with shields to protect their necks from sharp teeth. They were about 20 feet long. One huge creature was a Apatosaurus. It weighed as much as 6 elephants. Apatosaurus used its long neck to reach down under the water for plants. Sometimes an Apatosaurus is called a Brontosaurus. One of the very biggest of all dinosaurs was Brachiosaurus. It stood about 40 feet tall and was 80 feet long. Brachiosaurus liked eating water plants too. Some dinosaurs ate meat. Pterodon flew like a bird and had enormous wings. Another fish eater was the Elasmosaurus. It lived in the water and used fins as oars. It had long, sharp teeth. The Coelurosaurus was a small dinosaur. It was able to run very fast to catch small animals and to get away from bigger dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs really were terrible. The Allosaurus was very big and had a huge mouth full of sharp teeth. Allosaurus even ate big dinosaurs like the Apatosaurus. Hold on guys, page stuck together. The T-Rex was the scariest of them all. It was the king of the dinosaurs and was the most terrible animal that ever roamed the earth. It stood about 20 feet tall and had teeth 6 inches long. Could you guys imagine if our teeth were 6 inches long? All dinosaurs, big and small, were terrified of the T-Rex. Dinosaurs lived on Earth for 140 million years. Paleontologists know that millions of years ago something happened that killed these animals. One theory is that our planet became very hot and the dinosaurs died from the heat. A recent theory is that a meteor hit the Earth, throwing dust into the air. The sun couldn't shine through the dust to keep plant life alive, and the planet became too cold for the dinosaurs to live. Paleontologists are always learning more about dinosaurs. They were amazing creatures, large and small. The end. And I think you guys are all amazing too. And we hope you guys have a great week and are being big helpers for Mom and Dad at home, and we can't wait to see you guys. Bye. Bye.